Good morning, kiddos. We are going to be traveling with the time travel twins again. And today we're going to be going to the old American West. Whoosh! Tina and Tim have traveled to the year 1875. They are in the American Old West. This is known as the Wild West. Tina and Tim start their adventure. They are in the desert. Tina sees a campfire and a group of wagons. Tina and Tim hide behind a cactus. Tina sees a man wearing boots, spurs, and a hat. Tim says, he must be a cowboy. We must be in the Old West. Tim hears a family talk about the Civil War. Tina says the Civil War was fought over slavery. The North fought the South and won. Tina sees some of them wearing fur. Tim says they would hunt animals for food or fur. They would sell or trade animal furs for things they needed. This was known as the fur trade. Tim sees a man cleaning off shiny gold pebbles. Tina says they used to mine gold in the West. This was known as the California Gold Rush. Tina and Tim hear yells and chants. They see many men on horseback coming down a cliff. Tim says they are the American Indians. We better leave before we're seen. Tina and Tim start running for the time machine. They get into the time machine and push the buttons. They fly away just in time. Tina and Tim have learned a lot from this adventure. It is time for Tina and Tim to time travel once again. The end. All right, we're going to check out some of the things that our story discussed today. So, it talked about the old American West wagons. So these are horse-drawn buggies. They're super big wagons that you would have, if you see this picture right here, you could have a certain horses or mules pulling it, and you would have the drivers sit on top, and then there would be people back inside. Here's another good example. So see, you could step up and get inside of it, and they would put all their belongings into one of these and travel across America. Here's a picture of a Old West cowboy. As you can see, he has on his boots, his chaps, he's wearing gloves, and he's got his cowboy hat on. The best way to travel back then was through horseback. Weren't cars around quite yet. So this was their main way of getting around. The fur trade. This was where the story was talking about they would hunt animals and either eat them, or probably both, eat them and use their fur. So if you look in this picture, there's a whole bunch of fur hanging up. And then the man is sitting there, and I'm not sure if he's working with the fur or doing something or counting, something of that nature, but he is probably going to be selling these to make money. And fur could be used for clothing, for hats, all sorts of different things. This picture here is of some people that are trying to find gold during the California Gold Rush. So they would bring down kind of like a muddy mixture, and they would what's called sift, which is where they try to use water to clean through the dirt, and they would have this little thing that is like this, that had little holes in it. And so they would hope that the water would go through the holes and it would leave the stones and pebbles and things on top of it. And so then they could find the gold that way. And the last people in the story that it spoke about were the Native American or the American Indians. This picture right here is of some children, just like you guys, from one of the Native American tribes, but you could see that they wore headdresses. Mostly that was for chiefs, but they had lots of beadwork on their clothes. But these were the original people who lived here in the United States. And so they were trying to protect their land as new people traveled across the US. So I hope you enjoyed learning about the Cowboys and Indians and a little bit about the old American West. I can't wait to keep learning with y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later.